Hello and welcome. In this video, I'll be showing you how to flinch a Jad. This is for people who really cannot do Jad, such as people who have a bad internet connection or just don't know how to change prayers well enough to do the fight kill. This is a safer but slower method to kill Jad, only if you know how to do it. If you do plan to use this method, you want to bring an extra familiar pouch because this will take a really long time because there are 7 Jads in the fight kiln. So if you're normally bringing 2 extra War Tortoise pouches, you would bring 3 if you plan to flinch all the Jads. Now the only weapons that work are melee weapons. The best choice of weapon would be a Godsword. A Chaotic Maul does not work because the damage is delayed when you attack an enemy. I'll show this later in the video. The first thing you want to do is lure Jad on the south side of the middle rock. To do this, stand on the north face of the middle rock on the east side at the start of the wave. Now this doesn't work for wave 35, but I'll do a special case for that later on in the video. Now you can see that I dropped 2 prayer potion flasks on the ground. That's showing that I'm 2 steps away from melee distance to Jad. When flinching monsters, you have to make sure that it takes you no more than 2 steps to get within melee distance of the monster. So by standing on the north face of the middle rock on the west side, then clicking to attack Jad with a melee weapon, your damage will show up right away, causing Jad to flinch, which gives you enough time to run back to the north side of the middle rock where Jad cannot attack you. Then from here, you wait for Jad's HP bar to disappear and repeat the process. Here's an example of what not to do. Now you can see I am standing on the north side of the middle rock on the east side, and I'm trying to attack Jad. If you do this, this will not work for the flinch method. Jad will be able to see you before you get a hit on him. Now here I'm gonna flinch Jad once and then purposely attack too early so that Jad is able to get a hit on me. So in the case where Jad does get an attack off on you, you want to step back so that Jad can't attack you. Wait until your HP bar disappeared, then you can resume flinching Jad. Using the flinch method wastes a lot of time because you have to wait for the monster's HP bar to disappear before attacking again. But if there are 2 monsters with fairly high HP lured, like in the video where there is a 400 Mage and a Jad, you can use the double flinch method where you flinch both of them at the same time, and if you're using a Godsword, you really waste no time at all. Now this method may be kind of hard to understand, but it's actually pretty simple. So there are 2 spots you want to get familiar with. The 2 spots are the 2 squares north of the middle rock. There is the west square and the east square. The west square is the square on the north side of the middle rock on the west side, and the east square is a square on the north side of the middle rock on the east side. The steps for the double flinch method are pretty easy. Stand on the west square, attack Jad, and run to the east square. Wait 3.6 seconds, which is the speed of a Godsword, and then click to attack the level 400 Mage. Click on the west square and repeat the process. Now familiars, they often get in the way, so to fix this problem, attack the monster to the west. In this case, it's Jad. Attack it, summon your familiar, and run back. You have enough time to get back behind the rock before Jad is able to attack you. If you find that the monster attacked you, you have either attacked too early or you were not standing on the right spot when you click to attack. If you're not good at counting the 3.6 seconds or even 4 seconds between the attacks, you can just look at the monster's HP bar. Now this probably requires you to be on resizable. On fix you might not be able to see their HP bar that well. Now this doesn't work too well on wave 35 because Jad will be on the northeast, and if you lure him behind the rock he'll be on the east side of the middle rock. So if you do plan to flinch Jad on wave 35, you'll have to do this. First, stand on the west side of the middle rock, run all the way west so you're touching the lava. You'll want to pray Mage, activate your invulnerability crystal, have Mage out, have high melee and range defense. You'll be tanking the level 300 melee's attack and the level 200 ranger. First, start off by maging the melee to the north. Once the level 300 melee is dead, keep to the west wall and run south and melee the level 200 ranger. Once the ranger is dead, retrace your steps back north so that you're still west of the middle rock. If you're not exactly west, Jad will be able to see you when you run east to range the level 400 mage. Once you've killed the level 400 mage, run back west so that you are as far west from the middle rock as you can. Move 4 steps south. Jad will still be on the east side of the middle rock. And then from here you'll want to go 1 more step south. This will move Jad south of the middle rock. Once you have done this, you want to run to the north side of the middle rock. That way Jad cannot see you. Stand on the north side of the middle rock on the east side. Hit Jad once, step back, wait for his HP bar to disappear, then repeat the process. Now I want to clarify that the only weapons that work for flinching are weapons where the damage is seen right away. This does not work with range or mage because it takes a while for the damage to hit the target. This doesn't work with a chaotic maul because the damage does not show up right away. And I'll just demonstrate it in the video. Feel free to watch the rest of the video, it's just me showing that these weapons do not work for flinching. So thank you for watching and have a nice day.